Perception refers to the process by which individuals organize and interpret sensory information to give meaning to their environment. It involves selecting, organizing, and interpreting sensory input to create a coherent understanding of the world around us. Perception is influenced by various factors, including sensory processes. Perception begins with sensory processes, where sensory receptors detect stimuli from the environment, such as light, sound, taste, smell, and touch. The quality and accuracy of sensory information received can influence perception. For example, individuals with impaired vision may perceive the world differently than those with normal vision. Attention. Attention directs perceptual processes by focusing on certain stimuli while filtering out others. What individuals attend to affects their perception of the environment. Factors such as novelty, relevance, emotional significance, and individual interests can influence attention and subsequently shape perception. Expectations and prior experience. Prior experiences, expectations, and beliefs influence how individuals interpret sensory information. These cognitive factors can create perceptual biases and lead individuals to perceive stimuli in accordance with their pre-existing mental frameworks. For example, cultural background, education, and personal experiences can shape how people perceive ambiguous stimuli. Gestalt principles. Gestalt psychologists identified principles that govern how individuals perceive and organize sensory information. These principles include proximity, objects close to each other are perceived as a group; similarity, similar objects are perceived as belonging together; closure, incomplete figures are perceived as complete; continuity, elements arranged in a continuous line or curve are perceived as a single unit; and figure ground, perceiving objects as either the main focus or background. Perceptual constancies. Perceptual constancies refer to the tendency to perceive certain attributes of objects, such as size, shape, color, and brightness, as remaining constant despite changes in sensory input. For example, even when an object is viewed from different angles or under different lighting conditions, individuals maintain a stable perception of its shape or color. Social influence. Social factors, such as cultural norms, social roles, and peer influences, can shape perception. Individuals may perceive stimuli differently based on social context and group dynamics. Social factors can also influence perceptual judgments and biases, such as stereotypes and prejudices. Emotional state. Emotions can influence perception by modulating attention, memory, and interpretation of sensory information. For example, individuals in a positive mood may perceive stimuli more positively, while those in a negative mood may perceive the same stimuli more negatively. Physiological factors. Physiological factors, such as age, neurological conditions, hormonal fluctuations, and drug effects, can affect sensory processing and perception. Changes in sensory acuity, sensory thresholds, or neural processing can alter how individuals perceive the environment. Motivation and goals. Motivational factors and personal goals can influence perception by directing attention towards stimuli that are relevant to one's goals or needs. Individuals may perceive stimuli differently based on their motivational state and the incentives associated with certain outcomes. By understanding these factors influencing perception, individuals can develop a greater awareness of how sensory information is processed and interpreted, leading to more accurate and nuanced understandings of the world around them.